We recording? Those are my 3 claps. Hello. How you doing? Sorry, I'm having to keep an eye on my levels to make sure that I don't peak. I'm testing out new equipment. Isn't that exciting? I mean, I'm not thrilled with the thing being right here. And I'm not thrilled with my room not being, acoustically treated and insulated. And I'm not thrilled with the incredibly bassy movie my wife is watching at the moment in the other room, with the subwoofer like right on the other side of the wall here. But that's okay. At least I don't have the wireless lav on anymore. So this is a test, just like quick, okay? It's not an hour-long video. This is the P220 that I showed, the AKG P220 that I showed in the last video. With the Focusrite Scarlette Solo whatever interface thing on USB 3. And 48 volt phantom power is on, obviously, because it's a condenser mic, so it needs that. I still haven't received the XLR cable from Amazon, so I had to go out to Best Buy, which I assume that exists in the States. I don't know, but it's in Canada. And I bought like the cheapest XLR cable in existence. I've never seen one this flimsy looking, but it seems to work. It might be introducing some noise. I really don't know. That's why this is a test. I haven't even listened to this thing yet, so we'll do that. I mean, you might hear me slurring because I might have had like 5 beers while I was trying to set all this stuff up. It's not that complicated, honestly, but I drink fast. So the idea of this is audiobooks in the future. My own, obviously. I'm not really renting I'm not a rent boy. I don't have any plans to do other people's audiobooks yet. And the plan is still to set up an actually kind of soundproof room, either in the basement, potentially in this office. I'd have to ruin all of the aesthetics in this office, which, I haven't really shown you around, but, there's empty bookshelves that we use to start plants in the winter. And then there's our pantry overflow on these giant metal racks, which is, chunky soup and habitant pea soup. And there's some alphagetti. I'm not really sure who eats that. I mean, I bought a couple cans to do that stupid Halloween video where I threw it all up. That was fun. If you're new here, have fun watching the Halloween video where I'm like nude and throwing up alphagetti spaghetti. So, yeah, it's fun. That's fun. Okay, so full test of the mic. This is probably as relaxed as I can possibly be for this. We could do some, what's it called? ASMR, which stands for something that I don't remember because I don't really care about those videos. It's people eating like noodles and stuff. I'm not big on food. Hello. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. I don't actually know the words. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. Again, I don't know the words. Whatever. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Something like that. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. Anyway, I'm not actually a singer, but we're trying to see if the P's pop. What do you do to do that? Plosive, 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 plosive. Sibilance, 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 sibilance. I mean, we appear to have a little bit of peaking on the waveform, but everything seems fine besides that. This is fun. All the audio engineers are just laughing their asses off, and everyone else doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. This is like complete divide. Anyway, hi YouTube people who know YouTube things in a YouTube way. How you doing? Oh, right. So this arm is attached to my desk, and maybe it picks up the vibrations from the desk. I don't know. Let's see if I slap my arm. I mean, there seems to be a little bit. That's fine. Okay, you know what? End of test, and then I might do it with and without noise reduction. Like I might do pure, just what you're getting right now, without me dicking around with anything. And then maybe I'll do noise reduction because this room is a little bit echoey, and there is some ambient noise. We might try to reduce that, and we'll see what we get. Anyway, it's all writing related because these are audiobooks that I plan on doing in the future. Again, not necessarily in this room, and not really with no acoustic treatment to the room. So we'll see you again next time. It's been short and sweet. Love you. Bye. Okay, I've just decided to have a little bit more fun because I feel like singing tonight, even though I don't know how to sing. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and then I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Suzanne takes you down to her place near the river. You can hear the boats go by, and you spend the night beside her, and you know she's half crazy, but that's why you wanna be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China, and just when you mean to tell her that you have no love to give her, then she gets you on her wavelength, and she lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. Okay, this is the ultimate singing now that we'll do. Pepper by Butthole Surfers. Marky got with Sharon. Sharon got Sharice. She was sharing Sharon's outlook on the topic of disease. Mikey had a facial scar and Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Tommy played piano like a kid out in the rain. Then he lost his leg in Dallas. He was dancing with a train. They were all in love with dying, and they were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how to look through other people's eyes. Wow, 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 wow. As he came into the window was the sound of a crescendo. Oh! As he came to her apartment, left the bloodstains on the carpet. Oh! This is the Violent Femmes. You may not agree with the content of this song. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. I don't have the music. I'm bam, 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 bam. Okay, that's what the music is in the background. I had me a wife. I had me some daughters. I tried so hard. I never knew still waters. Nothing to eat and nothing to drink. Nothing for a man to do but sit around and think. Nothing for a man to do but sit around and think. Well, I'm thinking and I'm thinking till there's nothing I ain't thunk. Breathing in the stink till finally I stunk. It was at that time I swear I lost my mind. Started making plans to kill my own kind. Started making plans to kill my own kind. Come, little daughter, I said, the youngest one, put your coat on, we'll have some fun. We'll go out to the mountains, the one to explore. Her face, it lit up, I was standing by the door. Her face then lit up, I was standing by the door. Come, little daughter, I will carry the lanterns. We'll go out tonight. We'll go to the caverns. We'll go out tonight. We'll go to the caves. Kiss your mother goodnight and remember that God saves. Kiss your mother goodnight and remember that God saves. I led her to a hole, a deep black well. I said, make a wish, make sure and not tell. And close your eyes, dear, and count to 7. You know your papa loves you, good children go to heaven. You know your papa loves you, good children go to heaven. I gave her a push, I gave her a shove. I pushed with all my might, I pushed with all my love. I threw my child into a bottomless pit. She was screaming as she fell, but I never heard her hit. She was screaming as she fell, but I never heard her hit. Oh, gather around, boys, to hear this tale that I tell. You wanna know how to take a short trip to hell? It's guaranteed to get your own place in hell. Just take your lovely daughter and push her in the well. Take your lovely daughter and throw her in the well. Don't speak to me of lovers with a broken heart. You wanna know what will really tear you apart? I'm going out to the barn with a never-stopping pain. I'm going out to the barn to hang myself in shame. Doom, 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 doom.